Alright, hello boys and girls, moms and dads. Welcome to HeroesMart School Academy. This is 5th grade English, week number 14 and day number 1. Alright, so today we are going to be doing our reading and comprehension. And the way we typically do that is we get a chance to read a text to you. You're going to follow along with us from your workbook. And then right after that, we are going to answer a few questions to measure our understanding of what we just read, and then we are going to build our vocabulary with certain new words that may jump at us through that reading. So please go ahead and turn your workbook over to page number 82 if you've purchased your copy of it, 5th grade English from Godly Learners. So you download it from our website, HeroesMart.com/store. And if not, you're welcome just to watch on the screen. A copy is going to be displayed in front of you, with which you can study and follow along with us. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and read today's reading, which is going to be titled, Obey Because They Care.
A long time ago, in a small village, there was a young boy named Tim. Tim was a very curious child and loved to explore the world around him. He would often wander off into the woods or sneak out of the house to play with his friends, even when his parents had told him to stay inside. One day, Tim's parents noticed that he was disobeying them more frequently, and they became worried about his safety. They decided to sit down and have a talk with him about the importance of obedience. At first, Tim was resistant and argued with his parents, insisting that he knew what was best for himself. But as they spoke, he began to see that his parents were only trying to protect him and guide him in the right direction. Tim made a decision to start obeying his parents, even when he didn't understand their reasoning. He began to listen to their advice and follow their rules, and he found that life became easier and more enjoyable. He also noticed that his parents were more trusting and allowed him more freedom when they saw that he could be responsible and follow their instructions. As Tim continued to obey his parents, he gained their trust and respect. He felt confident about making the right choices and showing them that he could be a responsible and trustworthy son. In the end, Tim learned that obedience is not just about following rules, but it is about respecting and honoring those who care for us. He became a better son, and his parents were grateful of the young man he was becoming.
Alright, I believe you got a chance to follow through with that reading, so we are going to go right now to questions and answers. Okay, so let's try to answer a few questions over there. So the first question here is, why was Tim arguing with his parents? Well, you're going to see that answer if you listen to us, because the boy thought he knew what was best for him. Well, are you like that to your parents as well? Well, you know what? We're going to find out as we answer additional questions that actually you may not know enough yet. And certainly you do not know as much as your parents, because your parents have been around before you. Well, the answer to question number 1 is the reason Tim argued a lot with his parents was because he thought he knew what was best for him. Alright, question number 2. Why were Tim's parents worried? Well, again, if you listen to that particular reading, you are going to see that Tim's parents became worried because they saw that he was becoming disobedient more frequently. That answer is going to be over here on paragraph number 2. They became more worried about him because, he's just going to do things that he told him not to do, and that's not a good deal at all. Alright, question number 3. What did Tim finally learn from this story? Well, Tim finally learned from the story that his parents were trying to protect him and guide him in the right direction. That's going to be still in paragraph number 3 over here. And you're welcome to expatiate on that. They were trying to protect him from what? Protect him from danger. Guide him to do what? Guide him to make the right decisions as he grew up. All right. So question number 4. What does the story teach us? Well, the story teaches us that your parents and your authority will be more trusting of you to make your decisions if you just choose to listen to them. Okay. But more importantly, it teaches us that obedience is important, especially to our parents who really care about us. Okay, so that's going to be important. That's going to be the lesson you can learn from here. Please go ahead and document those lessons for us. All right, so we're going to go right now to the vocabulary section of today's reading, where we are going to be looking at certain words that potentially a 5th grader may not have heard of before. Well, the words like resistant and wonder and curious and explore, trustworthy, respectful, confident, and reasoning. You may not have heard certain words like that before, especially this word called wonder, which is going to be different from another wonder, which potentially are pronounced the same way. Now, wonder means
wander.
It means to go aimlessly, indirectly, everywhere, just to rove and rave and roam around. Well, that's what Tim was doing, and it could get him in big trouble. He wanders into the woods, and who knows what's going to bite him over there. Well, and to contrast the word wonder with another wonder, you're going to see it's different, but
wonder.
It sounds very much alike, but this one is to speculate, right? To think about, to speculate. Okay, so that's the difference over there. So please go ahead and try to do that with all the words that you can see over there. Type them into your dictionary. Look at the phonetic spelling of them. Try to understand how to use them in sentences, and you would have built your vocabulary a little bit if you were to do that. All right, are you going to do that for me? I sure hope so. Well, that's what I got for you today, boys and girls. Remember, God cares about you, and so do we. Bye-bye.
I'll be your hero's buddy, and as you study with HeroesMart, I will be your friend. So don't you